This is 6 News Now, sponsored by the University of Michigan.
And the power is still out for tens of thousands in the mid-Michigan area due to powerful storms over the weekend. In fact, roughly 40,000 homes still remain without electricity when combining outages being reported by both Consumers Energy and DTE Energy. And joining us now live with details about a major outage that'll impact a lot of people today is 6 News reporter Michael Thomas. He's in East Lansing with details about Michigan State University's healthcare services. Good morning, Michael.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. You know, over the weekend at its peak, it was 200,000 plus people across Michigan who were without power, and that includes people right here in East Lansing who were without power for most of Saturday and some of Sunday. Take a look behind me. Now, it was because of those high winds, but also in addition, there was a train that ran through and it caught onto those power lines that had fallen because of those high winds. This is right here at Hannah Plaza. You can see that sign is just completely taken down, and you can see right there that pole that held those power lines is just completely ruined. Let's get into some video now so you can see from Saturday. Now, what you're looking at is a train getting caught in those down power lines as it ran through Hagedorn Road near MSU. Now, this caused nearly 4,000 customers to lose power for most of Saturday, and still this morning MSU's healthcare services is without power, causing its offices to be closed and asking patients, staff, and providers to remain home and not come in today. Officials from the office say that the pharmacy services will be restricted and only be available to those who already have prescriptions that have been filled. Now, walk-in vaccinations and curbside service will also not be available today and possibly later on this week. And while these offices remain closed, officials say there are some others that are nearby that will remain open, including its cardiology, endocrinology, and occupational medicine. We'll come back to us here now live, still giving you a look at that sign. Now, let's try to get a little bit closer. We're going to stay a little bit far away from these power lines, but you can see these power lines are still running through Hagedorn Road, and there's been a handful of people, I got to say at least 30 people who are trying to get into Hannah Plaza this morning, going to Powerhouse Gym. This is the shopping center that has the Pizza House in it. There are a lot of cars that are trying to get in, and I want to remind you guys, getting into this parking lot can be tricky because those power lines are blocking the main entrance on Hagedorn, so you do want to be careful. Cars are getting very close. I do not know if these lines are active. I would assume that they are not, but again, you do want to stay away, so keep out for that this morning, and we'll continue to keep you updated throughout the morning on our shows and online. Live this morning in East Lansing, 6 News, Michael Thomas.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather on the Sixes, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Well, we're waking up to temperatures that are warmer than average, close to 15 degrees above average. And as we head through the day today, we'll see warm weather and plenty of sunshine. Here's a look at the Skyview Network. We'll begin with a look at our WLNS cam. Current temperatures this morning are in the upper 30s. We are sitting at 37 degrees here in Lansing at our cam. As we head over to Grand Ledge, our current temperature is 35 degrees, and then as we head down towards Jackson, our temperature there, 36 degrees, with winds rather steady, between 5 and 15 miles per hour. We have mostly sunny, mostly clear conditions, I should say, across the area this morning. Clouds are moving their way from west to east, and as we head throughout the rest of the day, we expect plenty of sunshine across the area. 38 the current temperature in Lansing. We're at 36 in Jackson, 37 in Mason and Howell. It's 35 in Charlotte, and 33 this morning in Hillsdale. Wind chills in the upper 20s to low 30s with that breeze out of the southwest. It feels like it's 29 this morning in Lansing and 28 in Jackson. There's that breeze anywhere between 5 and 15 miles per hour out of the southwest. As we head through the day today, we'll see potentially some gusts near 30 miles per hour, but not nearly as windy as it was for us on Saturday, so that's good news. But it'll be enough of a breeze to be noticeable. Wind dies down for us late tonight into the overnight. Precision Cast shows clear skies across the area through much of the day today. A few thin, high clouds expected to perhaps move in close to sunset tonight, but it's not until overnight where we see that cloud cover increase. Tomorrow will be mostly to partly to mostly cloudy, but we're not expecting any precipitation throughout the day tomorrow. It's not until we get late in the day on Tuesday into early Wednesday where that rain shower chance begins to pick up. and then that's especially true for us during the day on Wednesday. That's ahead of a system that's going to really start to drop our temperatures. High temperature trend is pretty interesting. It shows temperatures in the mid to upper 40s both today and tomorrow, mid to upper 50s, near 60 degrees for both Wednesday and Thursday. Then another system comes through, rather similar to the one that came through over the weekend, but this time it drops our temperatures down in the 30s, and we stay there through much of next week. So more cool, seasonable weather pattern looks to be shaping up for us here as we get closer to Christmas. So I guess that's good news for folks who are getting ready for the cooler weather. For today, high temperature 47 degrees, mostly sunny skies. It's going to be breezy out there again with gusts occasionally topping 30 miles per hour. Average high this time of year 36 degrees, so it's going to be seasonably warm out there once again. Again, outside of that breeze, it's going to be nice. Sunny skies, cloud cover doesn't increase until after sunset tonight, and temperatures running about 10 degrees above average. We get down to a low of 31 overnight tonight under partly cloudy skies. Once again, temperatures above average. Your 6-day forecast shows, again, that big temperature rise for both Wednesday and Thursday, readings near 60. Record highs for those dates are right in the low 60s, so we're going to be pretty close to that. And then as we get closer to the weekend into early next week, yeah, that's when we start to see temperatures take a tumble down to the 30s. Chance of a few snow showers on Saturday. It's still early to be looking at next week, but I know a lot of folks have vested interest in wanting a white Christmas. At this point, the temperatures look to be there. We just need the systems to come through and deliver enough snow for us to officially have a white Christmas. So obviously, we'll continue to keep a close eye on that in the next few weeks. In the meantime, enjoy the sunny, warm weather as expected across mid-Michigan. Current time, 6:19. We've got more heading your way on 6 News this morning. We'll be right back.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
I'm Siobhan Klepfer, and if you're looking for a different kind of lunch break, check out the Daily Digital Debrief every weekday here for you at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, and a little bit extra. We'll see you.
Okay, Michael, we appreciate it. Later today, Ethan Crumbly, the 15-year-old boy accused of killing 4 students and wounding 7 others at Oxford High School, is expected to appear in court for a procedural hearing. Now, the purpose of today's hearing is to prepare for December 20th's court date. During that hearing, a judge will decide if there is enough evidence to send Crumbly's case to trial. He is currently being charged as an adult and is facing 24 charges, including first-degree murder and 1 count of terrorism causing death. As we learn more about the upcoming hearing, 6 News will keep you updated.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
Now to Kentucky, where the number of total victims from this weekend's tornadoes still remain unclear. Here for you now with more is Laura Podesta.
The total damage inflicted by Friday's tornado outbreak is still unknown.
It looks like a war. I mean, like it just looks like bombs went off.
Twisters touched down in 6 Midwestern states Friday night. The most severe damage was in Kentucky, where at least 4 tornadoes left a trail of wreckage more than 200 miles long.
Where all this rubble is a dining room.
I heard it go through. It was awful. I've never been through anything like that in my life.
Officials are struggling to determine how many people were killed and how many are missing.
I am praying that maybe original estimates of those we've lost were wrong. If so, it's going to be pretty wonderful, but it's way too early.
Here in downtown Mayfield, Kentucky, a thriving business district has been decimated. This office building unrecognizable except for a lone bookcase still standing. Throughout Kentucky, it was initially feared the death toll would exceed 100. Last night, Governor Andy Beshear said at least 50 people had died.
But I think it's going to be significantly worse than that. Remember, we're still finding bodies.
The search and rescue operation has been hampered by power and cell phone outages.
You look around and you have so many people saying, how can we help? But it's almost like, where do you begin?
At least 14 deaths have been confirmed in other states, including 6 at an Amazon building in Illinois. Laura Podesta, CBS News, Mayfield, Kentucky.
Introducing our new redesigned 6 News mobile app. Our new app features a sleek, modern design, an easy-to-navigate home screen with quick access to local news content, and a localized weather forecast. Subscribing to notifications is easier, and with one tap, you have access to recent push notifications. There are more ways to watch and find video, and a red light alert badge notifies you when we're streaming. Download or update our new local news app today. 6 News, here for you.
I'm Siobhan Klipfer, and if you're looking for a different kind of lunch break, check out the Daily Digital Debrief every weekday here for you at 12:30 on WLNS.com and on the 6 News app. It's a little bit of news, a little bit of weather, and a little bit extra. We'll see you then.
Welcome back, everybody. 6 News is not only here for you on air, but also online at WLNS.com. So joining us now live in studio is our digital reporter, Autumn Pitcher, with what's trending on the web right now. Good morning, Autumn.
Good morning, Dorma. The most recent Consumer Price Index report shows inflation has now reached the highest rate in more than 3 decades. Consumer prices rose 6.8% for the 12 months ending in November. Many economists expect inflation to remain near this level for a few more months, but then moderate throughout 2022. Russell Price, the chief economist at Ameriprise, says one reason for the expected moderation is improving supply chains following a pandemic. Economists believe the increasing availability of everything from computer chips to shipping containers next year will help the inflation to ease. Well, speaking of high prices, used car prices in November increased an average of 27.9%. The average used vehicle is being priced nearly $7,000 above where it was last November, according to iSeeCars.com. The vehicles with the highest price increases are mainly economy cars. This is due to supply and microchip shortages that continue to impact the market.
Yeah, what a bummer. You're trying to get a used car and it's
get a bargain, a good price.
Yeah, it's the same price as a new car.
Yeah, and I think my Honda Civic was about, my used Honda Civic was about $3,000. And what would it be now, $10,000?
I know, right? Maybe you could get a good, wow, probably sell it for more than you probably bought it or for in the first place.
Exactly.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Well, we appreciate it, Adam.
This is 6 News Now. We will begin in 60 seconds. Six News Now will begin in 30 seconds. This is 6 News Now, sponsored by the University of Michigan, Flint.